experience something so epic, so grand, so visceral, that it takes you a while to even begin to internalize it, digest it so that you can articulate it in any meaningful way. Well, that's a problem I've been getting with Space Marines 2 since I've played it, and I've been struggling to think about what to say because I'm not sure the words even exist to do it justice. Nothing I can say is really going to get that point across of what it is, but I'm going to try. So Space Marines 2, this game went under my radar for so long because I'd never played Space Marine 1 and I know nothing about Warhammer except Superman likes it. It's called Warhammer and all the characters in it seem to look really great and really cool and really dramatic and over the top and fantasy, and I like all that stuff. So I should really know more about Warhammer, but I don't. Anyway, so thanks to my friend Dusty, you know who you are, I got to play Space Marines 2 well. This is where I struggle. How do I project this? So, everything I loved about Gears of War, remember I was telling you how it's really masculine, it's like testosterone-fueled violence, that the game knows what it is, it doesn't suffer from an identity crisis, all the characters in it, they're larger than life, it reminded me of Predator 1 in that sense. Well, Space Marines 2 is Gears of War going Super Saiyan, bruv. It's Gears of War on the Ronnie Coleman diet. It's Gears of War dialed up to an 11,000. It's everything Gears is, but greater, bigger, grander, more animated. I mean, Space Marines 2 is nuts. It's nuts, right? So first of all, you're not a normal human. No, that would be too easy. No, you're a giant, bruv. I didn't know this. You're a giant, bruv. I mean the normal humans are there, right? They're tiny. You're just you're walking around with about 600 kilograms of armor on you. Every gun you have, it slaps, bruv. And I mean slaps, bruv. It's even a pistol in the hands of a Space Marine isn't just a pistol. It's a goddamn hand cannon. Giant enough to fit your big, giant, Titan Space Marine hands. And the bullets, bruv, they're not 9mm, 45. No. They're I don't even know the number. But the bullets are huge, bruv. To the point where if you shoot someone, it's sort of bang, bang, or a pew, pew. Every time you pull that trigger, it's so satisfying. It's you have to savor it. It's with a pistol, with an assault rifle, it's everything you fire it just sounds great. And when it hits an enemy, bruv, it doesn't leave an entry wound. It doesn't exit out the back and leave a little hole like an Ivan Drago punch. What it hits, it destroys, bruv. You hit the enemy with it and there's body parts flying off. Half their torso will just disintegrate into dust. It's just, so you're running around. And the game makes up for this. You could argue, well, you're not too strong. If there's 3 of you, 3 Space Marines, are you not too strong? No, bruv. Because what the game does is it feeds you these alien velociraptors in flood-like numbers that just keep on coming, bruv. It's it's like DayZ, how these velociraptors charge at you, my guy. You'll go from having none around, feeling safe, and then all of a sudden, a tsunami of them just charges at you. And you're like, oh shit, and you're just spraying. And let's just talk about the melee. They will overwhelm you with numbers and now your guns don't mean anything, but it's okay. The Space Marine has it covered, bruv. Why? He has a sword with a chainsaw on it, and that chainsaw, unlike the Lancer, does not need turning on, bruv. It's always on. And you can just cut through these peasants just with the executions, ripping them in half, chopping them to bits. You're covered in blood and you're loving it. And there's also a combat knife, and it's like being giant Rambo. You know what I mean? Every movement you make is so great. You're and it's just you're so big and you're so fast and you're so strong that every time you move, it's you feel the air around you just be manipulated by your presence. It's like you've got your own gravitational pull, bruv. I'm only a few missions in to Space Marines, but it has blown me away. It's everything that I like in a game. It knows it's a game. It knows what it wants to be. It's grand. It's over the top. It's big, and I love it. I love it, man. Every gun you pick up is just so great. Every encounter, it doesn't even get repetitive. You think it should, but it doesn't. I'm only a few missions in because I don't get as much time to play as I would really like. But bruv, I don't know what these Space Marines are, but they are gangster, right? I can't wait to customise my armour, get onto online, really experience, because I'm only scratching the surface of what this game is capable of, bruv. But when you're running around with your crew and you're doing executions and you're covering each other, bruv, it's so mental, it's so much fun. It's making me really want to explore Warhammer and get into it and dive into the lore. And I can see this being something I'd really fall into, because I'm a massive nerd and this shit speaks to me on a level that most things don't. Like, I feel like I resonate with Space Marine. I feel like this Warhammer series, this lore, this world was built for someone like me. So, bruv, I, as you can tell, I'm having a great time on Space Marine 2, but I think we all knew that I would anyway. Dusty, thank you, you're a real one. So, I'm going to go back and play it some more now. I just really wanted to make a video talking about it. It's just great. The first mission is like a tutorial, right? Oh, there's this thing you can do where you can, like, charge an attack, bruv, right? So you go, poof, you do your attack, and then you can press, like, aim, and instantly you'll just take them out with an execution with the gun. It's so good. It's so cinematic, bruv. It's just insane. And the temptation to run and execute everything you can execute never goes away. So anyway, this tutorial. I got to the bit at the end of the tutorial where I had to, like, fire a virus into the sky. Not sure what for, but probably to deal with the enemy, and I don't know. Anyway, I did that, and then the goal was, all you need to do now is survive, and you know, man, when a game says that, you're in trouble. But I was ready, I was the Space Marine, okay, I'm ready. And then it was very quiet, and I was like, man, this is very quiet for a survive thing. Did I maybe kill them all on the way here? I mean, I'm pretty good at this game. I already killed a bunch of these things, that must have been it. Maybe I've just done so well, I've already done it. So anyway, I'm walking around my ignorance, my head buried in the sand, didn't even see the grenades I was meant to pick up, just casually strutting around like I own the damn place. And anyway, I looked down, bruv, and DayZ would happened. DayZ happened. You know where they all just pile on top of each other to, like, build, like, a way up? That's what they was doing, bruv. There was hundreds, thousands, millions of these velociraptor things all climbing on top of each other, and there was to the 12 of me, to the 3 of me. I couldn't cover each place, and I was like, oh shit! And I'm just running around trying to kill a few of them and fin the herd. You cannot fin the herd, bruv. It's impossible. They got me, they killed me, I died, I came back. Then I found the grenades, and then I made it work, and it was better there on. But bruv, it's so good, man, when you get in the turret. It's like I forget. You forget you're a Space Marine sometimes, and you'll run up to, like, a little bitty human turret gun, right? A little bitty turret. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to use the turret. And then you remember, hang on a second, I am the damn turret. Do you know what I mean? It's like in Gears of War, like, you take cover behind a wall. In Space Marines, you are the damn wall, but this wall is a tank fueled with weaponry that can run and use a giant sword with a chainsaw on it. Bro, it's like, I don't know what's happening to gaming, but it appears we are back. We are back to making good games that are fun and do not suffer from an identity crisis. It's great. The cutscenes are there. They don't take over. I don't know much about the story, but I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. Yeah, Space Marines 2. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go play now. I just really wanted to talk about it. Space Marines 2. It's a fantastic game, bro.